Welcome back to Unhauling 500, the series that follows my quest to purge 500 items from my house and find a home for every item I keep. We started in the kitchen, moved on to the entryway, and tackled my closet, which brings us to a total of 262 items. More than halfway through my challenge, I'm circling back to the kitchen to do more purging and some organizing. So if you want to see what I get up to, keep watching. We're back in the kitchen. Today we are going through some of my cabinets. I'm not exactly sure where to start. I went to Walmart this morning. I spent $93 on, well, I got this lip balm, but everything else is for the kitchen. I got this set of containers, and then I also got another little one just in case I needed it. I don't have a plan. Well, my baking stuff is going to go in here. Specifically, I don't know what is going into what container, so we're going to find out together. And then I got this for some, I'm thinking pasta. It's like tiered. I'm thinking pasta boxes are going to go in here. If you're not new to this channel, you know my cabinets, they didn't come with shelves in like half of them when we bought the house. So I bought this one for this little cabinet that I'm turning into my baking cabinet. And then, sorry, this is actually the big one. The big one is for, I don't know, but I'll figure it out. This little one is for my baking cabinet. So I also got this goo gun to get some of the goo off of my jars because I'm going to use jars for dry storage as well. Let's get started. The first thing we're doing is this cabinet here. This is all of my to-go cups. There's some paper plates back here. My blender, my cheese grater, my immersion blender, my cold brew pitcher. I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna have a hard time getting rid of any of this stuff because I use most of it. And like the things that I don't use, they're pretty. Let's go ahead and just take everything out of here. These paper plates are from Halloween 2023. Never opened, never used them. I just really like ghosts. If you can't tell, I lean into the spooky and the whimsy. And I don't know. I probably bought these for like 25 cents. I'm going to use these not just for Halloween, for eating on. I'll put them with my stack of paper plates over here. And also, Zoo Pals. If you're a 90s kid, you know Zoo Pals and the chokehold they had on children of the 90s, early 2000s. These are back. Very expensive. This is, I believe, a pack of 15 that I bought for $6, I want to say, or something close to $6. Pretty outrageous if you ask me. But the nostalgia factor, it suckered me. So I need to use these instead of just hiding them in this cabinet. I'll add these to the stack as well. We don't typically use paper plates. I'm pretty okay with just washing dishes and running the dishwasher and stuff. But recently our dishwasher broke. We did get it fixed though. So now we just have kind of like a spare stack of paper plates. They're expensive, first of all, but I also just hate that I'm throwing them away after every use. So after we get rid of our pile, we probably won't have any more unless we have a big party. There are some times when paper plates are kind of necessary, but I digress. 3 plastic cups and 100 cupcake liners, I bet, and 1 toothpick. I guess I'll add these to the paper plates and stuff, but I can't tell you the next time I'm gonna make cupcakes. I actually am a hobby baker. I love to bake. I just don't have the time. I haven't had the time in 5 years to bake, honestly. I'm gonna keep these. They're nice to have. Coffee filters. I bought these when I was making my own cold brew, and I still do, but instead of using these, I use these bags that I got from Amazon, and there's 50 in here. Well, there's a 50 pack, and they work pretty well. So I'm gonna keep these and toss these because I don't need them. I don't think anybody would buy open coffee filters. Well, actually, I'm gonna give these to my friend who does have a coffee pot. Okay, and then there's this pile of napkins. These pink ones we bought for a birthday party. The rest are just kind of fast food napkins that have come inside the house. I'm gonna keep these because they're nice to have. This is an insulated cup. It's just black. I like it because it fits in my cup holder, but I broke the lid while I was at work. I dropped it and I broke the lid. So I am going to throw this away. Nobody's going to want this without the lid, right? This is trash. Here's some more ghosts. I bought this Halloween time. These change colors when you put a cold drink in here. They turn black, I want to say, or gray maybe. It's cute. It's gimmicky. I never bring this outside the house because it is glass. and the top is wooden, so it's not really durable, but a nice coffee in here, adorable. So I'm gonna keep this, and it's going back into my cabinet. In the same vein, this one also has a glass straw. This was given to my husband at work for Christmas, I want to say. It was from his boss, and he's never once used it. It says, "May you be proud of the work you do, the person you are, and the differences you make," which is a very sweet gesture. My husband is not that serious about work, though, and I'm not gonna use this. So I'm gonna donate this. She gave them to everybody on the team, by the way, not just him, so it wasn't like a personal gift. This little travel cup came with an armrest, like cup holder thing that my husband bought for the couch. It's weird shaped. I don't know. It's kind of like it belongs inside something else. It doesn't. This is how it came, but it's just weird. I'm going to donate this. This was made for my husband. It's very cool. It's a Star Wars little tumbler. I'm going to keep it. My mother-in-law made me this one. It's very cool. I use it all the time. I did break the lid at work. It's a common occurrence. If I'm not dropping my cup at work, I'm dropping my full can of Red Bull at work. I use this all the time. I'm going to keep it. This, if you can't tell, it's going to be a common theme. I love Starbucks cups. I love the stuff that they make. I try not to go to Starbucks very often anymore because it's expensive, and, you know, we're living in hard times right now. But anyway, this is a Starbucks cup. I use it all the time. It's gigantic. It helps me drink a lot of water when I'm at home. I try not to bring it to work because it's plastic, and I know as soon as I drop it on the ground, it's over for me and my cup. I want to say this one came with a flower-shaped straw. Hang on, let me look. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get this to focus, but you can kind of see it. You can kind of tell. It's a flower-shaped straw. I think it's a springtime cup. Did I say I was keeping that? I meant it. This is my Boy Genius Nalgene. I got this at the concert for $10. They gave you free water. I love it. I obviously am not getting rid of it. When I lived in Montana for a short time, Nalgene was like all the rage. Everybody had one. Everybody wanted one. And that was in 2013. So I guess it's the same. 10 years later, they were still selling them at concerts. This is a Hearth and Hand little glass cup. I'm going to keep it because it's a cute coffee cup. I like it. I don't bring it out of the house again, but I'm going to keep this one. Here's another Starbucks cup, and I like this one because it's a triangle and it's made of recycled glass. I don't use this very often, I have to admit, but I'm going to keep it. You know, my problem is that my ice maker, or my ice tray in the fridge, the ice cubes are too big, so I can only fit like 3 in here. It's either a lot of ice or a lot of coffee, and preferably I'd like both. But once the big cubes get in here, it's hard to put the straw down in there, and a straw is necessary to drink out of this cup. Here's another Starbucks cup. I'm thinking I may have bought this in my hometown with my best friend. I rarely use this. Can I say that again? I rarely use all my cups. I'm going to keep this, but I'm going to take the straw out and put it in the drawer. Okay, here's the plain Jane Starbucks cup, cold cup you can get like year round, and I also have the red cup. Last year when they were doing the free red cups, my friend went in, she got the last 2, and we just got lucky. But I'm gonna keep both of these, I guess. These cups, the hot cups, they suck. You cannot put hot stuff in here. You're burning your hand, and then your coffee's cold. So basically, this is my only hot cup, I'm pretty sure. I don't think, not counting the Starbucks hot cup, because that's barely a hot cup. I use this all the time. It fits in my cup holder. You know I love that about a cup. It keeps my coffee hot for like 4 hours, which sometimes you need 4 hours to drink a cup of coffee. This was in my last unhauling video. I'm keeping this. I actually plan to put baking soda in this video if I get around to it. I need to take the label off. But as you can see, it just moved cabinets. Shame on me. Okay, so these cold cups are from Target. My friend went there on a mission to find me cold cups like this that I could put in the dishwasher because I wanted to bring iced coffee to work every day. And that went in for a while, but then I stopped. And now I have 1,000,000 trillion cups. So I am going to donate these. I'm going to ask my friend if she wants them first, and then I'm going to donate these. These 2 were a gift given to me by my friend who knows me so well because they both have little mushrooms on them. These are glass and wood with a glass straw. I'm scared to use them, and they're so tiny, but I am going to keep them because they were a gift and I love them and I love her. I will try to use these more often. I'm going to keep the straws in these because they bend I don't want them to get broken. These are my husband's Lord of the Rings glasses. I want to say these are from Burger King. And it's not going to focus very well, but this is Strider. It's Aragorn. Am I wrong? I think that's Aragorn. Strider is Aragorn. Frodo. He has all of them. I won't show you all of them. I'm not getting rid of them. They're his. He loves them. They're sentimental to him. They made it through the fire because they were behind like a display glass, and luckily the display got the smoke and stuff. And I cleaned them really well. We don't use them for drinking glasses anymore. We used to. They also came with little like puck lights that you're supposed to attach to the bottom to make the whole thing kind of light up, and it's really cool. I'll see if I can find a picture. We don't have those anymore, but we're keeping these glasses, and I'm gonna put them right back up here. So this is a bowl full of blender accessories to go with this magic bullet that I got for like $20, I want to say, maybe a Black Friday deal. I don't use my blender very often. I do make smoothies every once in a while of those, so I don't want to get rid of this. And then these two bowls are ramen bowls. I rarely use them, but they're very pretty. My mother-in-law got me this one, and then my friend got me this Hogwarts one for Christmas last year. And then inside is all of these blender attachments, like lids and rims and things. I've literally never used them, but you know, the moment I throw things away, that's when I'm gonna need it. And the blade is in there too, I hope, because I don't know where it is. If it's not, oh, here's the blade. And then it came with 2 other cups as well. One with a handle and one for if you're a baby. I don't know. This is the pitcher that I used to make iced coffee with. It has a permanent ring from making iced coffee in it. If you ever want like a tutorial, I could do that in a vlog maybe, but I use this pitcher and these cold brew coffee filter bags. This is probably, you could probably just use like cheesecloth, I don't know, but a regular coffee filter was not working the way I needed it to work. So anyway, I'm gonna put these inside the pitcher, and I'm keeping both. And this is my immersion blender. I love it. I use it all the time. We use it to make soups most of all, but like if you ever want to make like a salad dressing, or you need to whip up some butter pretty fast, or like anything. You can do anything with this that you could with a blender. I actually don't know if that's true. Don't quote me on that, but I love this. I got it for $20 on Black Friday sale, I want to say. I use it all the time. This is the cup it comes with and the attachment, and then here's the actual brain. And then lastly, this is my cheese grater that attaches to the KitchenAid. This is just like an off-brand or like off-market one. I got this on Amazon. Because, you know, on TikTok, everybody's using those, like, those, like, crank cheese graters. I really wanted one, but then I was like, I can just buy this cheap attachment that's the same price, and my KitchenAid can do all the work for me. So, here we are. My KitchenAid does all the work for me. And we grate cheese all the time. I pretty much exclusively buy the black cheese because it's better, it tastes better, and it melts better. So, and then these are 2 attachments. I've never used these. This is like a slicing and smaller grater. I've never used these, but I'm sure they're great, and if I need them, I have them. Wow, I put this as cups on this side. That's all the Lord of the Rings and the blender, and then cheese grater and other blender. And I donated 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 items. This one might be a short one, or at least a little one in terms of all the things I'm donating, because I've pretty much gone through the kitchen already together with you. Let's move on to the next cabinet. I'm actually not sure if I'm allowed to show alcohol on YouTube, but this is my bar shelf area. We don't make mixed drinks very often. We typically stay more towards like beer and wine cooler. It's just easier, and like you can pop it right open. I want to move my alcohol and alcohol accessories to a shelf in my living room, because I think we can utilize this space better as like a baking. I'm gonna put all my baking stuff there, basically, is what I'm trying to say. I took the doors off these cabinets like when we moved in, basically, because it had a glass front on it that had like a design that was very dated, and I don't remember what it looked like. I don't think I ever even took a picture of it, but I wish I had saved it, because I feel like I could have done the work and taken the design off and at least had doors for this cabinet, because now everything gets so dusty in here. So prepare to see the dustiest glasses you've ever seen. These teacups and this saucer, they're a gift from my grandmother for my birthday. I want to say 2014 is when she got them for me. She got me this and a whole set of really beautiful like Tivana tea bags. It was like a box. It was very pretty. I broke the saucer that goes to the second cup, but I'm keeping these. Obviously I need to wash everything that's coming out of here before I donate anything, but I'm keeping these. My husband likes to collect shot glasses, so anytime we see like a neat or weird shot glass at like Goodwill or wherever, he buys them. And also his mom brings us shot glasses every once in a while as well. She's a well-traveled girl. That's what most of these are. Schwarzog, I don't know what that is. We have 2 of these Jägermeister ones. These were given to us for free at a liquor store one time. I don't know why. And oh, actually, we have 4. These are also Jägermeister. We don't drink Jägermeister, so I don't know why we have those. I think they were given to us. Gonna keep them, I guess. We have this one from his mom. I believe it's Smoky Mountains. He's viewing a bear. I'm going to consult my husband about these Jägermeister ones because it's just a weird thing that we have. And I'll get back to you. He wants to keep them all. I guess you never know when you're gonna need a flask, so I'm gonna keep it. I bought these little, I want to say mushroom, but I don't think they're mushroom. These are margarita glasses. I thought they were so cool when I bought them. I want to say I've used them one singular time, and it was for myself. I don't know why I bought 2, because I don't have any friends that come over and drink margaritas, but a margarita is my personal drink of choice, and I can drink it from a mason jar. So I'm donating these, but once again, I'm going to wash these first. The support frame prevents gasket deformation during storage. Please take away when operating. Oh, I'm keeping this, I guess. This is for my, what is that thing called? The food saver. The vacuum sealer. The vacuum sealer. This goes to my vacuum sealer. These are for the air fryer basket. I got them at the Dollar Tree, and they work really well, so I'm going to keep these. Okay, look, we talked about the swizzle sticks before, and I did say that I wanted to keep the swizzle sticks, but I think I'm going to throw away the swizzle sticks. Nobody's going to want these at Goodwill, right? Nobody's going to buy these plastic swizzle sticks that you get for free in a Chili's margarita. Okay, I'm going to throw these away. I have 2 of these, but I'm just going to show you one because I really don't want to drop them, but they are little wine glasses filled with stars. They're everything dreams are made of. I don't drink wine anymore because it gives me an instant headache, but I don't want to get rid of these. I feel like I could drink something else in this. It's a cup. It'll hold all liquids, so I'm going to keep this because it's beautiful, whimsical, magical. I have 2. I'm going to keep both of them. This is a shaker that I got at the Halsey concert, and it's just a sticker, but it's really cool, and we don't have a shaker, so I'm going to keep it. Even though it's plastic, it's very plastic, and you have to hand wash cold or the sticker comes off, but I'm gonna keep it. If I ever get another one or like fall in love with one that I just have to have, I'll buy that instead and throw this away. In the meantime, Halsey will be helping me mix my drinks. Lastly, in this cabinet is 2 wine glasses, stemless. This came as a 4-pack, and I already donated the other 2 because it was just me and my husband drinking wine. I didn't need 4 glasses. Now neither of us drink wine, so I'm gonna donate these. That's all empty, so I'm going to wipe that down and then fill my containers up, and we can do some labeling and make it look as cute as possible. Okay, yeah, so this is perfect. Let's fill her up, I guess. Dang it. This thing may not be strong enough. Let me look at that paper. It doesn't say anything about a weight limit, so I'm just hoping under here, maybe. What I'm learning is this shelf is very shallow. That's okay. And I didn't have another container for this self-rising. It was torn between self-rising and bread. And then I used this dry milk for the bread machine. Stick that there. I have to say, I've never used Goo Gone before, and that was amazing. just wow. Use the Google on. I can't recommend it enough. This is what the baking soda was in before, by the way. Ta-da! Here, baking powder. Here. Oops. This has just those cupcake liners, the 3 cups, and some red food dye. I'm actually gonna put this cocoa in here too because I'm running out of space. Okay, cool. So that's my baking cabinet now. And I do have to say that I usually splurge for the good vanilla, but this is imitation. Now to my food cabinet. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do anything with this because it's really truly a mess. The shelf is bowed and there's definitely some damage, but I'm gonna go through here and see if there's any expired stuff, and obviously that stuff is gonna be thrown away. The rest we will keep because it's basically just pasta and canned goods. Okay, I lined this with some, well, I wiped it down first, and then I lined it with some liner, and I moved the shelf down because before up top was just the baking stuff, and now I'm going to utilize all the space, and I'm not gonna stack these 2 container things that I have on top of each other. I got these from Walmart for $3 a piece on clearance like years ago. Not years, like last year, maybe 2. And there was a reason that they were on clearance. It's because they fall apart so easily, and luckily I've just been gentle with them. This next part, I don't really know what direction I'm going into. So, also I have discovered, and I was afraid of this at the store, that this is too wide. It doesn't fit in my cabinet. It's like this much sticking out. I can't shut the door, so I am going to have to unfortunately stock it from the side. That's okay though, because it does fit right in between, so I'm still going to use it. It was $5. I'm not going to return it. As for expired stuff, there was 5 things. It was 2 cake mixes, a pasta salad, a ramen, and some protein pasta that was expired. No wait, 6 items, because also this evaporated milk is expired. And I also am going to go ahead and toss this package of lasagna because there are 2 noodles in it, and I don't need to keep 2 noodles of lasagna because lasagna is not something we make like all the time, and I'm sure by the time we make lasagna again, those will be expired, so that's that. All the rest I'm going to keep. Okay, what I'm actually finding with this container is that putting pasta in it is kind of stupid because pasta can be stacked like that anyway. So I am going to put cans in here instead. You know what? I don't like this thing. At least not going to use it in this cabinet. I actually think I'll put trash bags and like Ziploc bags in it. It seemed like a good idea at the time, but it's not giving. Let's try something different. Okay, and this is basically what I had in it before. There's 3 ramens in here, some miso soup, and 1 little serving of udon. My husband, I love ramen too, but my husband always is eating ramen. If he is hungry, it's lunchtime, he's eating ramen. Usually I'll make a sandwich or something, but ramen is his thing. I actually am not entirely sure that we even need these little divider things. They're just nice to have. I used to keep chips and things in them in the snack cabinet, but I don't really buy chips anymore in the smaller bags. So eventually they might go to the farm. I don't know, because I don't know. They kind of take up more room than they're worth, but also my cabinets are always empty. Like we don't keep groceries. We're not like stocked all the time. I don't know. In here I put open noodles. This is egg noodles, and then this is from a Kroger brand macaroni and cheese that comes with like the liquid sauce, and it was a barbecue flavor and I did not like the sauce, so we instead saved the noodles and had a different mac and cheese that night. But I'm gonna probably make like an Alfredo or something with these noodles, and then Kraft Blue Box is always a hit. I cannot wait to get new cabinets. I have my whole kitchen planned out in my journal. I think all the rest I'm just gonna stack in here like a normal person. That's the best pasta shape. This came out it was like fall time last year. It doesn't expire till 2026, but they're shaped like little pumpkins and it's so cute. It's a Zuchette. The Better Goods brand is just Walmart brand. In case you didn't know, it's just a Walmart brand, but it's like their fancier version of stuff. And it's all been so good. Like they have frozen pizzas that are delicious. They make chicken wings in the freezer. So good. So if you haven't tried Better Goods, it's good. Like the packaging is so cute, and that's what drew me in. Trust the marketing. It's really good. Here's 2 open linguini, so I'm gonna combine these boxes. Here's my cabinet. I made sure to put the unopened pasta closer to this side, and then all of these are open because we're bad. And then canned goods, ramen noodles, open miscellaneous noodles, mac and cheese. I'm not sure if I should count food, but I think I'm going to in this case. All right, so we're at 11 donations, 14 trash, and that is 25 items, I think. And I have to be honest, I cannot remember what we're up to. One moment. Okay, I just consulted the ancient text, and by ancient text, I mean my YouTube video. We left off at 262 items, and we're adding 25, and that means we are at 287 items out of 500. So yeah, we did that. Thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. I know that we didn't get as many as we normally do, but my cabinets are really organized, and that's great. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you want to see more from me, subscribe. I put out videos every Friday. Sometimes it's this stuff, and sometimes it's a vlog, and sometimes it's just me talking. If you made it this far, comment a spaghetti emoji. Thanks again for watching. I will see you guys next time. Are you hungry? Yes. Okay, thanks. Of course. I can't see you.
You should do it. Is my house haunted video?
We're gonna make pizza soon.